Today's video is going to talk a little bit about the Varadero airport and some things that you might want to know ahead of time that will make your last couple hours there more enjoyable, particularly if your flight's delayed, and maybe a little bit of a rant in here as well too towards the airline that we flew and some of the accommodations they made and or didn't make at the airport. So hope you enjoy it, and I hope that you find some value in it. Just a little bit of background info here. We were supposed to leave Varadero at 3:15 to fly back to Toronto. WestJet Vacations got us to the airport about, I think it was 12:15, and told us that there had been a problem with the plane coming to pick us up, and that our flight would be delayed. They had no idea how long that would be at that time. So they kept us on the bus for like an hour outside the airport, and then at that time told us to go inside and get meal vouchers and things, and that the plane would be on its way. So this is kind of a rundown of what happened after that, and what you can expect if you're in a similar situation with that airline at this specific airport. So our flight was delayed 7 hours here in Cuba, and WestJet is making us wait here in the airport. And what sucks about Cuba is once you go in the airport, you're not allowed back out. Like, that makes any sense, but regardless, if you're curious what WestJet's going to feed you when you're sitting there for 7 hours, it's this awesome one piece of ham, a piece of cheese, and mostly bread. So yeah, thanks for that. You suck. For the record, you also got an adult-sized juice box and a snack, like a pretzel, I think it was. So they had to turn the plane around and get a new plane, a new crew, blah, blah, blah. Apparently they thought that was going to happen with enough time for us to be picked up at 6, because that's what the flight got moved out to. And then, as you can see from this slide here, they moved it out till 10 p.m., and then they had to feed us again. So what do you think they fed us? Oh geez, yep, you got her. Another round of ham sandwiches, like you haven't eaten enough ham in Cuba. To be clear, it was the Varadero airport security that was not letting us leave. Once you go in the door, you can't leave. Most places let you check your bags and you can take back off, go have a smoke or whatever, and then go through security. That is not the case in Varadero. Please understand that, especially if you're a smoker like Karen. So when she went in there, there's no place to smoke in the airport unless you're in the VIP lounge. VIP lounge is $32 US. You can eat and drink all you want for 3 hours, I think it is, and they have a smoking lounge inside that. The catch on that, though, is you have to book it ahead. You can't walk in and expect to book it that day. So know that. You need to do that ahead of time. We were turned away because of that. We didn't know. But for $32, think about that. If you're going to get something to eat on the plane and a drink on the plane, you're probably getting close to at least half that. When airlines are late, you are entitled to some compensation, at least in Canada. Karen and I filed a claim between 6 and 9 hours, so you can see in the table what that would be worth should they grant it. And I'll leave a link in the description of where you could file a claim if you're in the same boat. Keep in mind, this is a really small airport with limited shops. Food selection's not very great, so there's not a hell of a lot to do in there. So my recommendation is stay out of the airport as long as you can. We hope you found this information useful, and will be another video coming up, hopefully a little bit more jovial topic. But until that time, cheers.